Hi guys, Dave Patterson with the Fiddlot Guild again, and we're here with another installment for Black History Month, which is really strange when you think about it because Black history is American history and it should be addressed every day of every month. So, having said that, I'll digress. Today, we're going to talk about something a little bit different. It still centers around Black history, but this has to do with an individual by the name of Carl Braden, a Caucasian man, actually. And there's a saying, an old saying that says, no good deed goes unpunished. Well, nobody knew that better than Carl Braden. What happened was, back in 1954, Carl Braden had a friend, a black friend, named Andrew Wade. Now, Andrew was a Navy veteran, but he could not find a property for him and his wife and his child, and his wife was also expecting a second child. They wanted to find a nice house in a good neighborhood. And those that know the history of what happened to World War II veterans and Korean veterans and all of those individuals that came back from war, they were treated differently based on their race. It's like in World War II, the GI Bill was not applied evenly. And so there were white GIs that were able to get nice homes and nice neighborhoods, and there were black individuals who were not. But in any event, Carl Braden decided that since his friend was being stonewalled, he would buy a second house in his community, and he would give that house to his friend. Well, of course, the white community was not pleased about that decision. So when Andrew Wade and his wife and his toddler, Rosemary, moved in to this white neighborhood, being a black family, they were greeted with stones being thrown through their window. A cross was burned outside their home. And when that didn't achieve the desired effect, they actually placed a bomb beneath the back part of the house, right under where little Rosemary would have been sleeping. And thank goodness that Andrew and his wife and child were not home at the time. The detonation exploded, blew up the entire rear of the home. And instead of the authorities going after those that created the bomb and detonated it underneath the Wade's home, they went after Carl Braden. They charged him with insurrection, and he was sentenced to 15 years. Now, granted, the federal government finally overturned the insurrection conviction, and Carl Braden was released, but not after he served 7 or 8 months in prison. And even though he didn't do the entire time, it basically ruined him and his wife's life. They couldn't get employment anymore because they were blackballed. There's another negative derogatory term associated with the word black, right? So I'm saying all this to say that not a whole lot has changed since 1954. I guess if you took a poll, some people would say, well, yeah, it's changed a lot. But at least an equal share, if not more, would say the only thing that's really changed is there's been a veneer of growth. But basically, that which was once overt racism and racial inequity has now become much more of a covert process, but a process nonetheless. So I think it behooves us to understand that this isn't about black nationalism or white nationalism. This is about finding a way to reconciliation. And until we give up this poison of insincerity where the nation is concerned, where we're all equal in theory, but not in practical application, we have a ton of work to do. So, until next time, do what we always do. Remain humble, be genuine, and let Yeshua illuminate your path. We'll see you guys next time.